He's upper body, day to day.
We didn't see it in real time, but it looked like there was a short punch before the hit. What was your view of that? Did you think that he deserved anything more? Obviously, the on-ice officials, you can understand why they might miss things.
Yeah, in real time, like I gotta be honest, my eyes weren't on there as the puck had, left that area, so my eyes weren't on the exact play. But having seen it, there's a history there with Bennett, and it's a good, hard player. But there's clearly evidence of what went on, and people can say it wasn't intentional, but we have our view of it.
Have you spoken with the league about it?
I have not. We do meet with the supervisors. We tell them, our views of things. And I really like the way the process works with the league. It's kept private, and it should be kept private.
Jim, obviously, weeks and Florida's been Pasta. Very involved with Scott and Jake on that line. Add some speed or more closer.
Well, yeah, it was speed. It was, I thought, Jake was being intense on pucks, coming up with loose pucks, as I thought Pasta was. So, and I thought Geeky was working. So just putting those three guys together, which just happened kind of organically because, Marshy wasn't there in the third. Yeah, Heinen looks like we'll know more tomorrow for sure to see how he responded to practice, but that's the best he's looked in practice.
What are the biggest keys in your mind to just getting the puck out of your zone more quickly and, getting it neutral in there and maybe more quickly than that?
No, I would say guys wanting the puck. You can have the best laid plans in the world. Guys don't want the puck. It's not going to work. So we got to have a combination of a better plan. We got to have a better execution. We got guys that want to hang on to pucks and want the puck.
Jim, last night you weren't sure, I didn't watch, we saw it from, did you see a lot of mental in those first two periods, most of that third period? What did you see from your team?
Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint whether it's mental or it's physical. It's probably a combination of both. Florida presses up everywhere. Like they make you earn. They're just like Carolina. They make you earn every foot of ice. Toronto prepared us for that because Toronto, I thought, did a lot of similar stuff, but not to that level. It's another level. We have to go to another level.
You were able to get to your rush game in the third. What can you do to sustain that, perhaps?
Well, same thing we did in the first game, right? And same things we did last year against them is you win those battles. You want the puck. You will get odd man rushes.
Just because of the way they're on.
Yeah, it's your biggest strength is also a weakness. It doesn't matter what you do in life, if as a personality, as a company, or as a team. There's space behind. It's up to us to get to that space behind.
Shot selection, you care about, just testing Bobrovsky more and not waiting for that shot.
Got to build our ozone time to be able to create the looks we want and break people down. They're doing a really good job, and that's part of it. You got to win the battle. It's not only a one-on-one battle. It's the second wave of it. They're beating us right now. In the first game, we beat them, and we were able to get pucks, which got looks, which created better scoring chances. We're not doing that currently.
When you talk about wanting the puck, are you talking about will to want the puck?
Yeah, and it's not everyone, but everybody has to have the will. And the good thing is that Game 5, Game 6, Toronto, we were in the same situation. Game 7, everybody had the will. Look how well we played. Game 1, everybody had the will. It's a mental thing in that aspect for me.
Their charters and everything to constantly striving to get there. We see that. To get to that point, how hard is it to do that?
In terms of
the transition game to where you guys feel
yeah,
good
no,
about how you're playing.
No, they're great. They're a great, forechecking team. But for us, that's just a great challenge. That's what that presents for us. So as competitors, in here we want to find a way to break that down.
And Monty said that it took you to get through 5 and 6 to get to Game 7, and that will. How much are you looking forward to that opportunity to monitor that will you guys know where you can play?
Yeah, I mean that's it. I have a lot of confidence and a lot of faith in this group. It's a really close team, special group. So we all believe in here, and that doesn't change. We've had pockets in Game 1 when we played great, and times yesterday where we played great. Now we got to put it together for 60, and we got to start to build on something here. So that's what we're looking at on Sunday, and can't wait for that.
Any thoughts on that hit, the Bennett hit on Marchand? Yeah, you looked at replays afterwards.
I haven't seen it yet, so I gotta go see that.
Monty and a couple of the guys said that you were one of the players that really sort of picked up the slack when Brad went out for the third, got more vocal. Is that sort of how you react in a situation like that?
Sort of just not. I mean, obviously you can't replace March's leadership. He's one-on-one in that term, and he knows what to say, and obviously his experience picking up the slack. But it's a group effort, so a lot of guys stepped up, a lot of guys talked, and you're down going into the third period there, and everything's in front of you. You got everything to play for, and there was no quit in our team, and I thought that was good. Like I said, there were some good things that we can work on moving forward.
Playing with Mason, have you noticed out of his game, his evolution in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. He plays with a ton of confidence, and obviously he has a lot of skill. He can think the game well. He likes the offensive side of the puck. So when I've had the chance to play with him, I've had a great time doing it. I'm trying to help him as much as I can. We're both just trying to make each other's lives easy out there. Communicating and get the chance to do it some more. I think we could really start to put something together, me and him.
Charlie, sorry, back here. When you look at Hampus's Lindholm goal versus Toronto, that was like pure shot selection. There was patience. He made the shot and waited for the right opportunity. But on the flip side, sometimes creating chaos and just getting on any shot on net can be the goaltender. Where's the fine line here with Bobrovsky and the Bruins and the Panthers and just getting anything on there?
I think you saw some yesterday. We had some in the first, and in every period really. But there were times when you just throw it to the net and you never know what's going to happen. So I think we had one in the first that up top, and I throw it there. It lost some steam, taking a deflection, then it hits Beecher's shin pad in front, and if it goes up off his shin pad, it's in. It goes down, it's off his pad. So. The margins are so small, but certainly I don't think there's a bad shot in the playoffs. You got to just get everything to the net. You never know what can happen.